Here's a super random question.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What does Rocket Raccoon smell like?
What does Rocket Raccoon smell like?
He's a raccoon.
Oh, I imagine he doesn't smell very good. In real life, Sean Gunn plays Rocket on set, and he smells terrific.
Safe answer.
Yeah.
He actually, he's quite clean. I have to say, I can't say the same thing for Peter.
He smells like a gerbil cage.
It's very musky. You know, it's sort of like nature. What do you think? Yeah, it's like fur.
Fur. Smells like fur.
CGI fur, sort of like electrical.
Okay. Okay, now I understand.
He smells like a raccoon. Which is, have you ever smelled a raccoon? No. It's not a wonderful smell. Not a wonderful smell. There are worse smells. Chris Pratt smells worse than a raccoon. But other than that, other than Chris Pratt, most things do not smell as bad as a raccoon.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Alodia Goshengfiao. I'm a cosplayer
I
from...
follow you on Facebook!
Are you serious?
I love you!
Are you serious?
I love you! I love you so much. I love every time you go to conventions, when you dress up, everything that you do. You're a gamer, right?
Yes.
I love you!
Gosh, are you serious?
Yes!
Oh my
I totally
gosh, you're
follow
awesome.
you.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm dying.
I just got goosebumps!
Me too. I'm having goosebumps.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm super stunned. Oh my god. Senpai noticed me.
Me too, man.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, about makeup. You look very lovely as Gamora.
Thank you.
How long did it take to make the makeup?
The first movie was 5 hours. The second one, we managed to shave an hour, so I do consider that progress, and I'm very grateful. So it was 4 hours, but I still had to wake up sometimes at 2:30 in the morning because we would have long days of shooting. That meant that we would have to start shooting by 8 a.m. And if it takes 4 hours, then you have to be there, I don't know, at 3, 3 or 4. And so it was exhausting, but the end result brought us here. I think it's all worth it.
Amazing. So if it takes 4 hours to put on the makeup, how long does it take off? Yeah.
For me, the process was much faster. I would take maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I know for Dave it was much more complicated because it was faster for him to put it on, and it was longer for him to get off because they would have to glue on all these tattoos to his skin. So he would have to sit in a sauna and wait for all of this to melt, and then everybody would come and like sort of take it off his skin. So it's almost like pick your poison. Mine, it was hard in the beginning, but quite fast in the end. And I rather have it that way.
And then for like fight scenes, do you have to do like retouching?
No, there's retouching at all times. If I'm sitting and waiting for the cameras to be ready and I go like this and I first of all, I put green all over the place. If I hug my co-stars, if I'm eating a sandwich, there's green all over the sandwich. If I touch a wall, if I touch a person, if I touch a chair, my phone is green. So there's a constant retouching, and that can sometimes drive you mad, which is why I love the team that I work with. Like, they're awesome people. They're awesome people because they have to be. Because if I didn't mesh with them, the worst thing is for somebody to come every 20 minutes to touch you, and you're like, oh god, this is like the worst.
But it looked amazing. I
Thank
mean,
you.
it looked like it didn't come off.
It didn't. I mean, I needed like a oil that they rub on me, and I have to sit there for 10 minutes, and that's how it would come off. I'm telling you, it was not fun. It was worth it though.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, I'm Alodia. I'm a cosplayer from the Philippines. I think your character has one of the coolest powers in the movie.
Right on.
Did you actually know how to whistle before, or did you learn it just for the movie?
No, I knew how to whistle a little bit before, but I had a lot of whistling in this movie. As you remember, I whistle a lot. And who do you cosplay?
I cosplay a lot of different characters.
Oh yeah, you do. You ever cosplay a female Yandu yet?
Oh, we should do that.
Indeed, I think you should.
Yes, he's super cool. But
Yeah,
I'm
very
thinking
cool.
like how to make the arrows fly.
Oh yeah, you just have an arrow and just throw it.
Oh, that's
Give it
so cool.
give it a throw.
I thought it was like CG'd or something. It's real.
Oh yeah, it's real.
My favorite scene was when you wiped out everyone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But-
It is true. Everyone, huh?
Yeah, that was everyone. But for you, which is like your favorite scene? Not just in the movie, but like for the whole production or what?
Oh, not even just. For me, the scene that I was in, I really enjoyed dealing with and having conversation with Baby Groot and Rocket. These are some of my favorite little. It's funny because they're CGI, but it's challenging. But
Very
it's because of the challenge, it made it more fun for me.
That's nice. For you, who is the goofiest actor or actress on set?
The goofiest? Well, Chris Pratt thinks he's the goofiest, but I think Karen's goofy as heck. She's very, very goofy girl, very funny, but her character is not a funny character, so you don't get a chance to see her humor in this role. But in real life, she's very goofy. But on our movie, out of all of the characters, I think, of course, Star-Lord is
Yes.
he's the
funniest,
nut. Yeah,
yes.
he's the funny guy.
Hi, I'm Alodia. I'm a cosplayer and I'm from Maker Studios and I'm from the Philippines.
I'm half Filipino, yeah. You don't look very Filipino to me. You look more Japanese to me.
First of all, I really love that you laughed a lot in the movie.
Right.
How was it? Like, per scene, how many takes did you do for that?
Well, it was different on the first one because we kind of discovered the great big laugh, by experimenting. But on the second film, because James was aware that I could possibly lose my voice from laughing so big and so loud, that we kind of do it sparingly. So sometimes I'd even be, we'd be shooting stuff where he needed to, we needed to see me laughing, but didn't necessarily need to hear me. So I'd just go. So he was very aware that I may lose my voice. But every once in a while, I would laugh at the top of my lungs, and it was just kind of big and ridiculous, and everybody would laugh.
And then I also know that you're half Filipino.
Yeah.
Can you speak Tagalog?
Not at all. Oh yeah, no, a few words, and a few choice words, but yeah, I mean, I always say mabuhay and I, mahal kita.
Mahal kita,
Yeah, mahal
yes.
kita.
How about Filipino food? Have you tried Filipino food?
I cook Filipino food. Yeah, I actually, it's so funny because I made chicken adobo for James Gunn on the first film, and he still to this day talks about it. He loves it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he loves
awesome. That's awesome.
From the Philippines. Yes.
I'm a cosplayer and I'm with Maker Studios.
Ah, who do you cosplay as?
A lot.
A lot? Okay, great.
A lot of Disney and Marvel characters.
Oh, good, good.
So first of all, congratulations on the movie. It was very lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
so
was
much.
epic, actually.
Who are you going to cosplay as?
Oh, I already have my plans for Mantis.
Oh, Mantis, perfect. She's great. Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
She's super cool. I
Yeah,
love
she is
her.
great. She's great. The Pam Clemente came into this movie, and I can't imagine anybody else playing that role but her because she's perfect.
Perfect. Anyway, like I really love the world you created. Like it's visually stunning. But what struck me the most was like the emotions that were conveyed. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm laughing, sometimes like I feel like crying.
Yeah.
But what's the main idea you want to convey?
Well, I think at the heart of this story, it's a story about a bunch of characters who are pretty damaged. They all feel like outcasts. They haven't really had any good relationships with anyone in their lives. They're all orphans. And I think it's about them learning to love each other and, more importantly, to be loved by someone else. I think you see this most clearly in Rocket, who just is not capable of allowing these other people into his life. He gets very angry and aggressive and pushes everyone away. And I think that's really what's at the heart of the story. And I think it's more important than the explosions and the battles and the laughing and all of it, is that emotional core.
Yes, I realized that it gave highlight to family.
Yes.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, it is a family. I think the first movie was about becoming a family, and this one's about being a family.
Yes.
In a lot of ways, being a family is a lot more difficult than becoming one because, you're getting to really know each other and see those things that you don't agree with or those places where there are differences. And it's about that growth.
How long did it take to complete the movie? From like conceptualization till the final edit?
Well, you know, I started imagining the movie while we were shooting the first movie. I started writing the movie August 1st, 2014, which is the day the first movie came out in the United States, and have been working on it nonstop since then. So this is all I do with my life. I make Guardians movies. And so it took about probably 7 or 8 months to write the screenplay, have that totally finished. And then we go into pre-production and start shooting for a few months. We shoot for 5 months and then edit for about a year and do the visual effects for about a year.
Wow. Would you have any tips for aspiring filmmakers?
I think really the biggest tip I can have is just go out and make movies. You know, a lot of people think about things they want to do and then they spend a lot of time thinking about it instead of doing it. But I think go out and do things. See what you're good at. Discover what your gifts are. See what people enjoy that you do and just be as active as possible. And I think that you can really find some miraculous stuff in life if you do that.
Hi, I'm with Maker Studios.
Oh, you are? Fantastic. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You say you're a cosplayer?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thanks. I loved how goofy you were as Star-Lord, but are you also goofy in real life?
Yes, I think that much of the goofiness of Star-Lord comes from who I am in real life and my own personality sort of bleeding into the character.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Have you tried Filipino food?
Yeah, you know, Dave Bautista is part Filipino, and he's brought some amazing Filipino food to set. Rice and chicken with all the spices, and I love it. I think
Really?
it's so good, yes.
It's called adobo.
Adobo, that's it, that's
Yes.
right. Yeah, I really do love it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you bring some?
Oh, gosh, I can't cook. I'm sorry.
You can't cook? Oh, that's okay.
I can make costumes, but I can't cook.
There you go, that's fine.
Which one is your favorite scene in the movie that you enjoy doing, like romantic ones or the fight scenes?
You know, I personally love any kind of scene that requires acting and interacting with my castmates. A lot of the fight sequences are, you know, they're really methodical to shoot. They're not quite that fun to shoot because it's just small pieces. And so I like the scenes that require like a real connection and a real interaction. So they can be romantic scenes or they can be emotional scenes or really funny scenes, but I like acting. I like acting and interacting and having a conversation and connecting.
All right. Would you have any special message for your Filipino fans?
To the fans in the Philippines, I want to say Elodia is an amazing cosplayer and a big star, and you should all follow her and see all of the amazing things that she does. Also, if you have an opportunity, come see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's a great movie. We worked very hard to make it, and James Gunn is a masterful storyteller. It's fun and vibrant and full of life, comedy, and emotion and love, and we hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait to visit Philippines. I love that I can pronounce your last names because you guys are usually Garcia, Nunez, Rodriguez, and you know, I can say that. I can speak Spanish. I can say that. I love your food. I can't wait to visit. I know your country's beautiful, beautiful, so please invite me and I'll come over. But also in the meantime, enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's for you.
Wow, that's and I always get emotional when we talk about the Philippines. But no, let me just personally invite everyone out to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I hope that you're very proud that a fellow Filipino is in the film and out here representing you. I'm proud to do it. And mabuhay.
You know, I love my Filipino fans. You guys have been great. I talk to you all the time on Twitter and Facebook, and I just hope you go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I did this movie as a movie to bring people together all over the world, and I hope you guys feel a part of it, and I love you.
Thank you
Good.
very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.